Gentlemen, I am doing a live broadcast from Agro company, and today we have a combined rice mill machine where they had provided us with what? With a rice separating screen and also with an impurities screen as well. In front of all, first of all, we had a 9FC21SS, and why we named it 9FC21SS? As you can see that in that model actually they had provided a two incline hopper. Both incline hopper actually quite look similar. That's why we named it a 9FC21SS. Very popular model in India, Philippines, Thailand, and Pakistan and Sri Lanka. A huge demand, a lot of crazy fan following about that model. Why? Because it is a perfect combination. And when I say a perfect combination, I mean they had provided everything in that model except two things which I am going to tell you. First of all, first thing which they haven't provided is a rice separating screen, ladies and gentlemen. If you look in that model, 4-in-1 combined rice mill machine, and if you see in 9FC21SS, 9FC21SS, they had provided most of the body is made by stainless steel, but at the same time, if you make a difference between these two models, you might know that 9FC21SS looks quite, younger and more beautiful and more admirable. Even that model has their own specialties. Like in 9FC21SS, what you are getting can be used for a rice, at the same time can be used for a wheat, corn, soya beans, are all kind of spices which you want to grind or which you want to crush exactly. But at the same time, if you look at 4-in-1 combined rice mill machine, even in that model everything is similar as compared to 9FC21SS. There is okay, there is only a slight difference between these two models, ladies and gentlemen. That is rice separating screen. Here you can see that, and the other one is impurity separator. Like in that model, they had provided a impurity separator, and at the same time they had provided a rice separating screen as well. Now those people who are watching our live stream for the first time, they might don't know about what is impurity separator and what is rice separating screen. Make myself clear. I'm gonna show you. Impurity separator is something look like that. This is what we call a impurities box, and the reason of that impurities box and the work of that impurities box is that, like when you're gonna put all kind of paddy inside the inclined hopper and your paddy is not fully cleaned, and there are few kind of impurities inside your paddy, so with the help of that vibrating screen, actually all of your paddies, all of the impurities which are inside the paddy will be separated. That's why actually we named that model 4-in-1 combined rice mill machine. And as compared to in these two model, actually in that model everything is available, like 2 incline hopper. 1 incline hopper can be used for a rice and other incline hopper can be used for a wheat, soya beans, all kind of spices. Now if you look at the body of the disc mill machine, you might see that like 85 to 90% of the body is made by stainless steel. Okay, like first incline hopper is made by stainless steel, disc mill head assembly is made by stainless steel, and outlet funnel is also made by stainless steel. At the same time, if you look at that model, in that model actually they haven't provided an impurity separator, a rice separating screen. At the same time, In that model, they had provided a impurity separator as well, and at the same time, they had provided a rice separating screen. Now, what is the use case of a rice separating screen? Rice separating screen can separate your rice into three qualities. First one is full rice, second one is half rice, and third one is broken rice as well. Now, many people in Tamil Nadu, India actually used a broken rice. And who told me that? I went to other city few days ago and they told me like in like India there are many states where people even use the broken rice. And they even don't throw up their broken rice. So it's like a one state. There are many states where people are actually using even broken rice. And that's the only reason if you see the other bigger milling plant, people actually when they get their rice, they only looking for a full rice. So all of the broken rice or half rice actually which they get in bigger rice milling plant, they are useless. And they go with a rice milling or they go with a rice bran or a rice husk. But all the machines made by Adan Agro company actually they had provided a impurity separating screen as well. And if you see at the husk, at the rice bran in all their models, their husk will be fully cleared and you won't even see a 5 to 10 broken rice inside it. That is the use case of a rice separating screen. But at the same time, why people are liking 9FC21SS? In our streams, we have talked a lot about 9FC. We have seen the video. Easy to use, one person can use it. But at the same time, people actually who want to buy for their personal use, they actually admire that model. They like 9FC21SS. Because working is same. It can process all kind of a material which even the latest model is doing. It is doing all the work which is latest model is doing, right? Like it can be used for a paddy. It can bring a good rice quality. It can increase the production of a rice. At the same time, it can be used for a wheat, corn, rice, or even all kind of spices as well at the same time. So that's why 9FC21SS is a very popular model and people are actually liked it a lot. If you have seen our Facebook page or a TikTok or a YouTube page, you might know that how people are crazy about that model. Its production, the quality material they are using, its use case, everything is admirable. Everything is more than 100% accurate in that model. And that's the reason people admiring 9FC21SS. Those people who are watching our live stream for the first time and they don't even know about the name of that model, this is what we call a 9FC21SS. We had provided two kinds of motor, 3 HP motor and 3.5 HP motor as well. This kind of a model can actually also work on a gasoline engine if you want to use a gasoline engine instead of motor. But the question is that if you see at the shape of that machine, this machine is a perfect model for electric motor. And why I said that it's a perfect model for electric motor, because if you're gonna use a gasoline engine in that model, actually you might need an extra frame. And to avoid that extra frame, if you look at the beauty of this machine, I would recommend that like you have to use electric motor to avoid an extra frame as well. Now they had provided a 4 universal wheel as well. In that model they had provided a 4 universal wheel as well. But when you're gonna use an gasoline engine, not electric engine, it's electric motor. When you're gonna use a gasoline engine in that model, actually, you need an extra frame. And not only extra frame, actually, you might need an extra true wheel as well. So, right now, this machine consists of 4 universal wheel. But when you're gonna use an gasoline engine and not electric motor, it might can work on a 6 universal wheel as well. Now, if you haven't seen the, how to provide a lubricants or a butter nozzle, this is what we call a butter nozzle. Here you can provide a lubricants to your machine to improve its efficiency, its productivity as well. Don't put hands and hard material inside it. When you are putting paddy inside, all kind of hazards and all kind of warnings have been written into English. Even Shidong, a Dan Agro manufacture company, is located in China. They know what their clients want, and they make sure that when people gonna use these kind of a machinery, they read these kinds of important notice as well. Like everybody know, this might be a basic information where everybody is familiar with these kind of a machine and they know how they're gonna use it, but still they make sure that when people gonna use it, they feel full secure and they don't have to worry about their self, safety as well. Let's move. Now actually today, because we are in a live studio, this is actually a showroom of a Dan Agro company. Those people, location. Sir, we are located in China. If you need a complete information, it's a Sichuan province, Leshan city, Jingyan County area. And we also gonna provide our WhatsApp number as well. So if you want to know more about this kind of a production, these kind of a machines, you can add our WhatsApp number as well, and we can provide you a catalog as well, our company catalog as well, where all kinds of machine. Actually this is, sir, a rice mill service. So Dan Agro is not only making a rice mill machine. If you see that, it's a rice mill service. At the same time, we have a flour mill series as well, where we have a different kind of model of a flour mill machine as well. At the same time, we have a thresher machine as well, and different model of chaff cutter as well. And when it's come to the chaff cutter, we have done a many stream on different kind of a chaff cutter as well. And their chaff cutter vary from 1,000 kilogram to 15 tons kilogram per hour. Like the latest model they had bring into the market has the capacity of 15 tons. Different kind of chaff cutters are available with different kind of a capacity and with different kind of a manufacturing qualities as well. Like if you see their head assembly of a chaff cutter, in few models actually they are using 4 blades. In few models actually they are using 5 blades as well. In few models they are using different kinds of blade as well at the exit point, or you can say that outlet funnel as well, to make all kind of material very soft for the people, for the animal better nutrition as well. Now we will talk about a chaff cutter as well later, but right now we are talking about the machines, rice mill series, because we are standing into a rice mill area, so we have to talk more about a rice mill series. In a rice mill series, actually our consumption, Asian people consumption is much more higher, and these kind of machines actually required for every family. So in 9FC21SS, what I personally like is that rice mill head assembly, most of the rice mill head assembly is made by stainless steel. Rice mill outlet is even made by stainless steel. At the same time, both of the inclined hopper are actually made by stainless steel. Rice mill outlet is also made by stainless steel. 2 inclined hopper are not made by stainless steel. Round hopper they are using in that model. And at the same time, if you see 4-in-1 combined rice mill machine or 5-in-1 combined rice mill machine, each and every machine is different from the other machines, because in each and every machine they have upgraded something. In each and every model they have upgraded something. Like in this rice mill mate, machines, sorry, if you see that they had provided a rice separating screen as well. At the same time, they had provided impurity separating screen as well. If you don't know what is impurity separating screen, this small screen is actually, we named the impurity separating screen. We was doing a live stream in the other room and we have explained about it, how it actually works, how this kind of impurities, separating screen works. But before that, I'm gonna place our WhatsApp number as well. Those people actually who wanna know about the catalog of Adan Agro company, it's +86 615 298011 It's 15298011 Chef cutter small price, how much? Mohan sir, about price, I am actually not sure, but if you want to know about the price, why don't you add our WhatsApp number and we will provide you a price. We don't mention our machine price on live stream to avoid different kind of confusion as well. That's the reason we don't provide a price during live stream, to avoid different kind of a confusion. Ni hao, MD Didar Farhan. Ni hao, sir. So actually we was talking about the rice mill machine and we had different kind of models as well. We have talked about 9FC21SS. Let's move to 6 and 2023G. This is also a rice mill series with higher output and its output is 250 to 300 kilogram in 1 hour. How much price and power consumption detail? JM Wadia, which machine, sir? Actually, we will provide our WhatsApp number, sir. You can add our WhatsApp number and you can ask about the power consumption. In few models, 11 HP, 7 HP, 7.5 HP, each model had their different kind of requirement. Like in 6 and 2023G, if you are using a gasoline engine, consumption is around about 16 HP. So each and every model has different kind of a capacity. So in 6 and 2023, if you see that higher output, they have also mentioned it, like it can vary from 250 to 300 kilogram in 1 hour. But this same model can be used on electric motor as well. But this model is specially designed for the people actually who are living in that kind of an area where there is no electricity connection, or even the people who have a voltage shortage and they want to use a gasoline engine, even they don't want to use a diesel engine. Price for India. Brother, we have actually dealers in India in every state. If you want to buy for your personal use, why don't you leave your WhatsApp number, or you can add our WhatsApp number and we will provide you a local dealer number. But if you want to import these kind of agriculture machinery, that's a different thing. Because the reason doing a live stream is that we are looking for importers all around the world. Because in every stream actually I have explained that, like, every company who is a manufacturer company or a factory, they always suggest, they always look for the people who can import at a huge quantity, because they are a manufacturer. So if you need a retail services, I think this is a better idea. Like, you can buy from your local store as well. Those people who want to buy from their, where your locations are. Sir, in India, we have around about 15 to 17 stores where, our partners have already bought these kind of agriculture machines and they are selling in India. Like round about, without Kashmir, Without Kashmir, I think in each and every state we have a local dealer. But question is that like your local dealer, doesn't they have this kind of a model or not? But the good thing is that like even they don't have this kind of a model, you can place your order if you have watched their videos actually how these machines work. You can even ask them to bring these kind of a models for you. But if you want to buy directly from Don Agro company, want to buy directly from us, 1 or 2 piece, because Don Agro actually don't provide a retail services, but now they had started providing a retail services as well, but they had a simple condition that you should have a freight forwarder inside China. Like if you have a freight forwarder who can help you to buy these kind of agriculture machine, this would be much more easier for you and also for us. But if you want to buy directly from your country for your personal use, can you shipping to Philippines? Actually, sir, we also have a local dealer in Philippines as well. But of course, we can do that, but you have to find a shipping agent. You have to find a shipping agent inside China. Of course, we can provide that, sir. Why not? Telangana state dealer address. JM Wadia. Brother, after live stream, I will provide it. When I went back to the office, I will provide it. I promise. So 6 and 2023G, actually, this is also a rice mill model, but it can work on a gasoline engine. Like the other model, the latest model, 4-in-1, 3-in-1, or even 9FC21SS, in front of you, actually, they all model are actually working on electric motor. But at the same time, 6 and 2023G and these other two models, they have manufactured these model just on a gasoline engine, because those people who don't have a good electricity connection, at the same time they can use a gasoline engine. Now I was telling you something very interesting, like 9FC21SS, right? Like it can be used for all kind of spices, at the same time can be used for a rice, but they are using electric motor, right? Now I'm going to show you another model just like that, same working, same capacity as well, but they are using a gasoline engine in that model. If you see that both models are quite similar, right? Their capacity is similar, but the question is that most of this body is made by carbon, and 9FC21SS, most of the body is made by stainless steel, right? So there is not a big difference between these two models. Their capacity will remain same, their working will remain same, but at the same time actually they are using a gasoline engine in that model, and in other model they are using electric motor. So for the people who use electric motor, of course they can buy this kind of a machine, and for the people who want to use a gasoline engine, of course they can buy this kind of a model. Their capacity will remain same, which is 250 to 300 kilogram in 1 hour. 200. Nepal dealer, where are you stay in dealer? Nepal, for Nepal, Baranche Rai, I'm not sure if we have dealer or not, brother, but after live stream, and why don't you add our WhatsApp number and we will look for it if we have a dealer in Nepal or not. Apna mobile number send karo. Ashfaq Aman. Sorry brother, I can't provide you my personal phone number. It's again policies, it's again rules and regulations. We have to follow the rules. I am doing a live stream from a Don Agro company, so you have to add our WhatsApp number, our company WhatsApp number, not our personal number. I'm extremely sorry, I can't provide that. Other information if you're looking for, I can provide whatever you want. Even you need a personal dealer number, I can provide that, but any agent in East Africa, we have local dealer in Africa as well, but I'm not sure about your state, sir. Any dealer in East Africa? Yes sir, I have read your message, but I'm not sure that. We have to check about that, sir. But the other good thing is that about all the models made by Agro company, even you don't have a freight forwarder, but you still want to buy, you are looking for a retail services, you are looking for your personal use, you can buy on Alibaba as well. You have to click on the website. We will provide you on the link. And for the retail services, even you don't have a shipping agent as well, after live stream, and I request again and again to our CEO that you should do something for the people who want to buy for their personal use as well. Like the people who want to import these kind of agriculture machines, they are already, they know all the information how they're gonna buy it. They know all the information they need to import these kind of agriculture machinery. But the question is that what about the people who wanna buy for their personal use, right? So for the people who wanna buy for their personal use, of course, they can buy even directly from our website and on Alibaba as well. But if you have a freight forwarder, if you had a shipping agent in China, you can buy directly from Agro company for your personal use as well. I was telling you about the machines, each and every model. I was telling you about, like, in each and every model they had bring something different. Like in this combined rice mill machine, as you can see that they had provided a impurity separator, and at the same time they had provided a rice separating screen as well. Share your catalog and prices. Sure, sir. Okay, I was telling you about, like, in this model they had provided a cyclone as well. Like in this model, even it's a combined rice mill machine, they had provided a rice separating screen as well. They had provided impurity separating screen as well. At the same time, in this model, actually, they had provided a cyclone as well in that model. And what is the use case of a cyclone? All of your brain husk will stay inside the cyclone, and the brain husk are the brain you are getting using these kind of agriculture machines made by Adan Agro company. Actually, it's also in the powder form. It's also in the powder form. And what is the good thing about that? Like that powder which you are getting, or you can say a rice bran, or you can say a rice husk, can still be used for your animal food as well. This is a good thing, right? So all the people actually who want to know about the rice impurity separating screen, here you have a better look. This is what we call the impurity separating screen. When you're going to put all kind of a paddy inside the incline hopper, this is what we call an incline hopper. When you're going to put all kind of a paddy inside the incline hopper, and this screen, this mill screen gonna vibrate. When it's vibrate, all of the paddy will go down, because paddies are always in a small in size, right? So paddy will go down, and all of the impurities will be collected in that box. And that's why we named that box impurities collector as well. Now, after all of the impurities will be collected in that box, actually, all of the rice will go down into the rice mill head assembly. This is rice mill outlet. This is what we call a rice mill head assembly. Here your milling process will be done. After that, we have a blower assembly as well. With the help of the blower assembly, all of the rice outlet or a rice brain or a rice husk will be collected into that big cyclone with the help of this curved pipe. Okay, now your rice, you will get your rice here with the help of this rice mill outlet, and here they also had provided a rice separating screen. This rice separating screen will separate your rice into three qualities: full rice, half rice, and broken rice. Now, what is the difference between this model, and this model? Let's start from a 9 FC21SS, no rice separating screen, at the same time, no impurities collector. In that model, they had provided a rice separating screen as well. At the same time, they had provided a impurities collector as well. If we move to that model, they had provided a big incline hopper and rice separating screen as well, impurities collector as well, but at the same time, they had also provided a big cyclone as well, where all of the rice husk or the rice brain will be collected. Now, they had also provided a disc mill with that. Now, what is the use case of a disc mill in that model actually? It's like buy one, get one free. Actually, because it's inclined hopper is much more bigger, so people gonna prefer that model for a rice. Exactly. But at the same time, with rice, they are also getting a disc mill machine where you can process all kind of a wheat, corn, or a rice. Its capacity will be 180 to 230 or 250 kilogram per hour. I'm not sure about that. If you want to know about the, its quantity, you can ask for a for a catalog. We will provide you a catalog. On catalog, everything will be mentioned. But the good thing is that, like in that big model, in that big 5-in-1 combined rice mill machine, actually you must get it for a rice. But at the same time, they had provided a disc mill machine or a floor mill machine with that. Actually, that model work on electric motor. Here they are using electric motor, but if you want to use a gasoline engine, of course you can use a gasoline engine as well. But for a gasoline engine, you need an extra frame as well. Now, I'm gonna show you actually how rice separating screen work. As you can see that they are using 3 belt. They are using 2 pulleys and 3 belt. One belt will be used for a disc mill machine. The other belt will be used for a rice, but the third belt actually will vibrate this screen. And this screen is not only used for a rice separating, impurities collector or a impurities screen, but at the same time, this will also help to vibrate a vibrating screen as well. So they are using a 3 bells and 3 pulleys as well at the same time in that model. The other good thing is that weight is not much more higher. As you can see that weight is not much more higher. They had provided a universal wheels as well. With the help of the wheel, you can carry this model anywhere you want to carry. If you want to perform into your livestock farm, you can perform it. But if you want to carry it into your house, you can carry it. Those people who are watching for the first time disc mill machine, actually how it worked, you might know that they had provided a eye tooth and T-tooth as well. But if you want to grind different kind of a material using this kind of a disc mill machine, what you have to do, you just had to change its screen. When you're gonna change its screen, you will get different kind of a material as well. In this model, all of the disc mill outlet is mostly look like a 9FC21 SS model. How it actually look? Because most of the body is made by a stainless steel rice mill head assembly, lower incline hopper, outlet funnel. All of these things are made by a stainless steel, which make it look more perfect and more accurate and more beautiful. But in that model, actually what I personally like is that even cyclone is not as big in 6 and 1000, but still all of your rice husk or all of your rice bran will be collected into that box. This is really something good. And the other good thing is that because they had provided a universal wheel, so when you're gonna start your electric motor and when this machine gonna work, it won't vibrate too much. Okay, because all of the vibrating work will be done with the help of the third belt, which will vibrate impurities separating screen as well and vibrating screen or a rice vibrating screen at the same time. So most of the work will be done by it. It's easy to carry from one place to another place. One man can use this kind of a machine. I am doing a live stream with one hand, and with the other hand I am moving it from one place to another. Other thing is that belt area, when you are using any kind of a machine, actually belt area is the area where you have to be a little bit conscious, okay, where you have to be a more careful so that clothes are your hand won't get stuck inside the belt or inside the pulley, which may cause a little damage. So all of the belt area is fully covered with a good material. You don't have to worry about that. All you had to do, provide electricity and put all kind of a paddy inside the inclined hopper. All of your work will be done with this beautiful lady. We named it 5-in-1 combined rice mill machine. At the same time, we was talking about 9FC21SS. In 9FC21SS and in that model, both are quite similar. Capacity will be similar, working process will be similar. There won't be anything which is different except one thing, which is in 9FC21 they were using an electric motor, and in that model actually they are using a gasoline engine. If you talk about the look, gasoline engine color and most of the machine body is look similar. Exactly. So 9FC21SS and this model actually can be used for a both. For a rice as well, if you want to get your rice, you can get at the same time. You can use this model to process all kind of wheat, corn, rice, soya beans and extra. Both models are really good. 9FC21SS and this model, both are similar. There is only one difference, which is in one model you can use gasoline engine and in other model you can use electric motor. That's it. Now, if we move to 6 and 2023G, in front of you we have a 6 and 2023G. Now 6 and 2023G is not similar like other models. And why it's not similar actually? Because in that model you can only process your rice. If you want to process your rice, you don't need a wheat, corn or a disc mill machine. This is a perfect model, even you don't have an electricity. Why? Because it can work on a gasoline engine. But if you are using a gasoline engine, I must say you might even don't need universal wheel as well. But if you need a universal wheel, they can bring a universal wheel. In this model actually there is only one thing which is made by stainless steel, and that is rice mill outlet. Rice mill outlet is made by stainless steel. All of the other material is most of the carbon made material. Capacity is 250 to 300 kilogram. They have already mentioned its capacity as well. Now, if you move to the other model which can also work on a gasoline engine actually, this is the model which can work on a gasoline engine as well, but the capacity will be a little bit lower as compared to the 6 and 2023G. But that machine capacity will be 250 to 300 kilogram, which look quite similar to 9FC21SS. Working process will be similar. Rice quality will be similar, but their Nepal address please. Durba Basnat brother, please, after live stream I will provide. You can leave your WhatsApp number if you are in a hurry, but if you are not in a hurry, let's us finish our live stream and we will provide it. So in that model, if you can see that everything is similar as 9FC21SS, there is a slight difference, which is gasoline engine and electric motor. Now I'm going to take you to the 9FC21SS so you have a better look. Then we can move to that model. First of all, productivity. Productivity for both model is similar, right? Productivity is 250 to 300 kilogram for both model. Now you can look at 9FC21SS and I can take a sip of water if you Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, please. Haider Ali. Haider Ali, how you can get in Pakistan? Brother, actually, we have a dealer in Pakistan. And you have already mentioned your WhatsApp number. So after live stream end, I will provide you a local dealer number. You can ask them. Mr. Ali, and there are two guys, they are selling machines in Pakistan. And I will provide you their WhatsApp number. But if you don't like their prices or you feel like they are giving you high prices, then you can buy directly from us. But for to buy directly from Don Agro company, there is only one condition, and that is a shipping agent. If you have your own shipping agent, you can buy directly from Don Agro company. How to buy of that going to my country? The question is that where are you, sir? I might can help you to find a local dealer if you are watching our live stream from the country where we already had a local dealer. But if I might not be able to find a local dealer for you, at least I can tell you how you can buy from us. Like there are many ways. Actually, I am the person who's gonna connect a buyer and a seller. That's it. I am a translator kind of a person between Don Agro company and our beautiful audience who want to buy for their personal use. I know many people are a little bit angry as well because there are a lot of questions which has to be answered and they haven't get back to you. And the reason is that, like, if you went to a Facebook page and you when they upload a video of any model, doesn't matter if it's a chaff cutter or a rice mill service or a 100 1000 comments, so it is quite impossible to get back to each and every person on time. But that's why they had mentioned their WhatsApp number and WeChat number as well on every actually they have uploaded, so that those people who wanna get in touch with us, they can easily add our WhatsApp number and WeChat number, and we will provide them services. Anish, super. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. So we was talking about a rice mill machine. Now we're gonna move to a chaff cutter. In chaff cutter, actually, they had a many categories. They had a many kind of series as well. Each and every chaff cutter will make it look better than the previous one. Let's start from the people who had a 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 animals only. They can use this kind of a chaff cutter. Why? Because their capacities are 1000 kilogram in 1 hour. Like if you have a 5 or 7 animals, you can use this kind of a chaff cutter. Easy to use, easy to carry, less in weight, can move from one place to another. Why? Because they had provided a universal wheel. So in each and every model, there are two things which I personally like. First of all, their universal wheel, and the other good thing is that, like all the model, they can work on electric motor as well, but at the same time they can work on a gasoline engine as well. This is what I personally like. And the other good thing is that if you see what kind of chaff cutter actually we are using in our country, they are quite dangerous, right? Like a old Toka system, they are really quite dangerous. That's why they had provided a good kind of a chaff cutter. Now when I'm gonna move forward to other chaff cutter, you might see that inclined hopper length gonna be a little bit longer. So when inclined length gonna be a little bit longer, it will help you to put all kind of a chaff inside the inclined hopper so easily. And the other good thing is that, like, they had provided a two ruler blade as well. If you can see that in each and every model, they had provided a two ruler wheel as well. They will suck all kind of plant branches easily, so you don't have to push again and again. It will suck it by itself and you don't have to worry about. The other good thing is that now we're gonna move to the other model. Their capacity gonna be increased and the interior part gonna be much more interesting. First of all all the people know their model name. It's 9Z 1.0. If you can't see that, I can go a little bit further. Model number is 9Z 1.0. Oh my god, sorry guys, I have made it a little bit more mess. Okay, model number is 9Z 1.0. Related power is 3 HP. Productivity is 1000 kilogram. Voltage requirement is 220 voltage. Spindle speed is 1000. Date month, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, warning, oil. This, my audience know about all of the other things, right? So let's see from the inside how it actually look. From inside, if you see that they had provided a 4 blade in that model, but at the same time, you might not be able to see any kind of a hammer blade here. So what is the use of the hammer blade? When all of your material will be cut or crunched into smaller pieces, hammer blade, where the other other model they had provided actually, hammer blade will help you to make your chaff or shredder more smooth. So once your shredder or chaff will be more smoother, it will help to improve your animal nutrition because they can digest that food really easily. That's really good science behind putting hammer blade in other models. Sorry guys for the noise. Now other thing is that they had provided a handle as well in other models. All models, not. If you want to get your shredder or chaff in a full length, like this one or this one, you can put it on a high length. But if you want it to process just normally, you just put on a neutral and it will work by its way. But at the same time, if you want to get your shredder into really small or a tiny form so that your animal can digest easily. But another thing is that when you're gonna put on a very small size all of the chaff cutters, like you want to get your shredder into really tiny form, make sure that it will be, all of your shredder will be a little bit watery. So to avoid this kind of a problem, I would suggest that to use all kind of a chaff cutter on a neutral form. Why? To make your shredder more smooth and more easily for your animal to digest, they had provided a hammer blade as well. And this is what we call a hammer blade. These hammer blade will help all kind of a chaff or a shredder to make more smoother so that your animal can digest it so easily. Hammer blade quantity, I don't know that. If you wanna know the exact quantity, we can count it. It's like it might be 24 or 28, but they are not available. I want rice machine in Pakistan. Haider Ali, okay brother, you can add our WhatsApp number and we will provide you a local dealer number. Anis, rice mills. Okay sir, we can move to a rice mill. We can later move to a rice mill. I'm gonna just explain a little bit about chaff cutters as well. Now, let's talk about first model number. Model number is 9ZR 3.2B. Power related is 3.5 HP. Productivity in kilogram is 1200 to 3000 kilogram. Now you can make a difference by yourself. Like in 9Z 1.0, we have a productivity of 1000 kilogram exactly. But in that model actually we had a productivity from 1200 to 3000 kilogram. Productivity has been increased. Now price also gonna be increased. But the good thing is that if you see both of their incline hopper, incline hopper length. This length is a little bit smaller as compared to length of that incline hopper. This is more easy to use as well. Those people who don't know, we have also provided all kind of tools as well when you're gonna buy this kind of machinery. Now, the length of this chaff cutter incline hopper is much in lengthier as compared to that model. Now, good thing is that they had also provided how to say it. It's like they had provided a chain as well. So not only your swings blade will help you, but also with the help of this chain and plate, when you're gonna put all kind of a plant branches, it will suck it by itself. Good thing is that your hands are fully secured when you are using these kind of chaff cutter. You don't have to worry about the safety, because I myself personally have seen many cases where people are actually suffering from this kind of a problem. So in this way, the length of the incline hopper is Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Guys, we have a holidays coming as well from 8th to 15. From 8th to 15. We will not be available. Why? Because Chinese New Year is coming. So, first of all, wish you all a happy Chinese New Year. In China, they celebrate the New Year in second month. It mostly start in February, first week or second week. Now this month it's going to be started on 6th or 8th, so we're gonna be off from 8 to 15 as well. So we was talking about a chaff cutter. First of all, its length, it's more bigger in length as compared to 9Z 1.0. Other good thing is that they had provided a plate and a ruler as well. With the help of that, it will suck all kind of a material by itself. Now they had also provided a hammer blade as well, so all of the food will be digested by your animals so easily. In that model, actually, if you see that, they had a same kind of incline hopper, but they had provided an extra incline hopper in that model as well. Why? It can be used for a sweet potatoes as well. Sweet potatoes, carrot, tomatoes as well. What else? Broccoli. There are many things which actually, there are many veggies as well which we use for our animals as well. It's not only all kind of a plant branches which we are using. So this is actually a very interesting model Dan Agro had manufactured. This is really a good model. Why? Because same like other model, you can process all kind of plant branches as well, but at the same time with that you can also cut or grind potatoes, fresh potatoes as well, tomatoes, carrot as well for your animals, or even wheat as well, wheat, corn as well. If you want to grind for your animals, you can easily grind it. All other things will be similar, length will be similar, chain will be similar, hammer blades will be similar. Interior hammer blades, I don't know about the quantity, we can check it. Oh, first of all, come on bro, come here. Okay, first of all, let's talk about its model number. It's 9ZR 3.2. Power requirement is 3.5 HP to 7.5 HP. Productivity is similar, 1200 to 3000 kilogram. Spindle speed is little bit higher as compared to the previous model, which is 1400. Anything else? Voltage requirement is 220 voltage. Now let's see from inside how many blades actually they had provided. This is what I like personally about Dan Agro company. Like, sometime we have done a live stream when they are shooting a videos, or when they are, they open up a machine, so they will be like, show everything to our people, show everything to the people. show. If they ask anything, you have to do that. Why? So that people would know that, like, what Dan Agro is capable of. And when it's come to the trust, I know there are many people, when they're gonna buy stuff out of their country, they might have some kind of, trust issues as well. But you don't have to worry about that. In Dan Agro company, they have already, partners with more than 33 countries. So if those people are buying stuff from Dan Agro company and you are still interested to buy these kind of agriculture machinery, just visit us. And when you're gonna visit Dan Agro company, of course, you're gonna meet me as well. And I will take you to the tour as a translator guy, and I will help you. And I will tell you about each and every model. And we can have a lot of testing as well. Because already many people have come to buy stuffs and we bring them to the factory area as well. Actually, we have done a live stream as well in the factory area. But in factory area, because it's so noisy, and sometimes it's an internet connection, so I'm unable to show you how actually they are manufacturing this kind of agriculture machine. So now let's count our blade. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In this model as well, they had provided a 4 blades, and we will see if there is unmovable blade or not. They had provided a 4 blade as well in that model. Handle, you have already know about the use case of the handle as well. Like how you gonna use a handle which they had provided to adjust the size of your shredder or adjust the size of your chaff or plant branches which you want to grind. Now if we will see if they had provided a hammer blade or not. Of course, they had provided a hammer blade as well. Dinesh Yadav. Okay, brother, after live stream. And I'm from Eldoret, Kenya. How much is the chaff cutter? Philip, sir, I'm extremely sorry. I can't give you an exact price. But I can make a promise that I will let you know about the price. That's my promise. Because I personally myself don't know about the price of these chaff cutters, actually, sir. But I will make sure that I will provide you price after live stream, man. If you add our WhatsApp number, or you can provide your WhatsApp number after live stream, we will provide you price as well. So actually in that model, they had also provided a hammer blade as well. And what is the use case of the hammer blade? You already know that it will help your animal to digest their food easily because it's gonna make it more smooth. That's the use case of swings blade they had provided. Now, that's chaff cutter. That chaff cutter is, if you talk about its capacity is much more higher as compared to these 3 chaff cutter we have just discussed. Thanks in advance, sir. You are most welcome, sir. You are most welcome. I don't know about the, production quality of that model, like how much chaff or shredder it can, process in 1 hour. But in my guess, it will be more than 5,000 kilogram. 4,500 to 5,000 kilogram or more, 5,000, because its length, its size is much more bigger than these 3 chaff cutter. So I'm sure that, like, I can show you its interior, but tomorrow I can also let you know about the, its productivity as well, like how much it can process in 1 hour. I'm not sure right about, so I just don't want to give wrong information. They had provided a 4 swings blade as well in that model, guys. They had provided a 4 swings blade as well in that model as well. Swings ruler, if you don't know about these 2, actually it will suck all kind of plant branches, so you don't have to push. When you are using these kind of a chaff cutter, you just don't have to push again and again all kind of plant branches. With the help of this plate and with the help of this plate and chain, first of all, it will take it to these kind of a ruler, and then ruler will help it to throw onto these blades. Tomorrow I will also let you know about its productivity, like how much productivity it has in 1 hour. Guys, see, rice mills are easy to carry, right? They are less in weight, so they have a small tiles. But actually, the chaff cutter, they are little bit difficult to carry, right? Because they are in much higher way as compared to the rice mill machine. That's why they had provided a big universal wheel in that model, so you can carry it easily. Also, send me rice mill machine, please. Hyder Ali, sure, sir. Sure, sure, sure. If you haven't added WhatsApp number, we will add your WhatsApp number. Don't worry about that. So they had provided a bigger universal wheel as compared to the rice mill series wheels, because they are less in size and they are easy to carry. But the chaff cutter, they are in little bit high way as compared to the rice mill machine. So that's why they had provided a bigger wheel as well. So you can carry them from your livestock farm to your home as well. They are using electric motor, but yeah, you don't have to worry about that. If you want to use a gasoline engine, you can use gasoline engine. At the same time, the latest model they are bringing into the market with 15 ton per hour, you can use in that model diesel engine. But in that 4 to 5 or 6 to 7 model, you are unable to use a gasoline engine, but you are able to use a gasoline engine, not diesel engine. But that model, which you might have seen the videos as well, that model you can use and diesel engine and electric motor as well. Now, because that chaff cutter is also much more bigger as compared to these models, so they have even make its tire even much bigger. See, they have made their tire even much bigger. Let me guess about its weight. Might be 55 to 65 or 75, not sure that. In that model, actually, I was know about the model number, weight, everything. But right now, I'm not sure. Tomorrow, when we do a stream, first we can start a stream from that model. We can know about its weight as well, and I will let you know about the weight, its capacity, and swings blade and everything. Its interior, we have already talked about the interior. All model they had provided a handle as well, so you can adjust the size of your shredder or chaff as well. Water break, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any question, throw it. Love too. Okay, Hadar bhai, love you, brother. Sharzod Rustama. Any dealer? Also send. Good morning, brother and sisters. There I will see you. Happy New Month. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Happy New Year to you too. We will stop working from Wednesday, and we will came back again on 15th of Feb. Until 15th of Feb, we have holidays, around about 1 week. It's a Chinese New Year's, and everywhere in China, it's a holidays. Until then, we will provide you our catalog. You can select the models as well. And after, when we start working again, you can place your order. But those people actually who are looking for their personal use and they don't want to import these kind of agriculture machinery, you are also most welcome. Just add our WhatsApp number and ask us about your local dealer information. I know there are many people who are looking for a local dealer and they are unable to find it. So we would be more happy to help you. Your brother will be more happy to help you, because today I had a time, okay? So throw me a question. After live stream, and I will provide you local dealer number. Is there anybody who is interesting to buy a chaff cutter? If not, we can move to a silage packing machine as well, because silage packing machine, you might have seen the video of the silage packing machine actually. Dan Agro made silage packing machine. It can actually pack a bag of silage only in 3 to 4 seconds. You just have to put all kind of a shredder inside it and it will pack a bag of silage only in 3 to 4 seconds. That's it. That's all the time it will take. Like in 3 to 4 seconds, it will pack a bag of silage. Those people who are actually looking for a cone thresher, we're gonna move to a cone thresher. Let's move to a cone thresher first, because I think in many countries there must be a cone season. That's why people are asking about cone. You can say a cone or a maize thresher, because my English is actually not really good. So let's talk about first of all model number. Model number is 5TY60 Pro. 5TY60 Pro. Related power 1 HP required. Productivity is 1500 kilogram in 1 hour. Wow, that's cool. Productivity 1500 kilogram, rated power 1 HP. Model name 5TY60 Pro. Guys, if you wanna buy it, just take a screenshot now and later you can send me on a WhatsApp number. Model 5TY Pro. Related power 1 HP and productivity is 1500 kilogram in 1 hour. Now let's move into its weight. Its weight is much lesser as compared to the combined rice mill machine. Easy to carry. One person can carry it. Inclined hopper is much more easier. You can just place not a bag. I won't say that like you can put a whole bag of maize inside it, but yeah, it will take, you can put a whole tub inside it and it will process 1500 kilogram of cone in 1 hour. This is really good. But if you want to fix the speed as well, you can fix. They had provided a handle as well, like you want this machine to process slowly. If you feel like your maize is wet in a wet farm and not fully dried and you want to process it slowly easily, you can change as well. They had provided a handle as well. But for those people actually who want to import this kind of agriculture machine to sell, to resell actually, not sell, what Dan Agro has to offer you, they can put your logo, your number plate as well, here as well, on the carton as well. If you don't like the machine color, you can change it. Now it's a maize thresher, right? So for the maize thresher, of course, you're gonna use these kind of a machinery in a livestock or in a farm, right? So I won't suggest that you buy this kind of a model with electric motor. But instead of electric motor, I would always suggest that you should buy this kind of a model with gasoline engine. Why with the gasoline engine? Let's suppose you take this machine from your home and your farm is like 10 to 15 or 20 kilometers away. So there might be electricity connection, there might not be electricity connection. To avoid this kind of a problem, just use a gasoline engine. But at the same time, if you want to bring your maize into your house, first you want to make it fully dried farm, in a dried farm, then you want to process it, you can use electric motor as well. But if you want to use this kind of a machine in your home, I would suggest, in a livestock farm, machine frame is really simple, but machine head assembly is quite in length. You can use electric motor as well, you can use gasoline engine as well. They had provided a universal wheel as well. With the help of them, you can carry this machine from one place to another place. All the models made by the Agro company, they had provided. Now, one good thing is that in that model, if you see, they had provided a gasoline engine inside the motor frame, right? Now I'm going to take you to the other model. If you see this model, It's 5TY60G. It's not 5T60 Pro or Pro Max. It's 5TY60G. It can work on a gasoline engine as well. At the same time, they are using a gasoline engine on other frame. They are not using a gasoline engine in machine frame. For a gasoline engine, they had provided an extra frame, if you can see that. They had provided an extra frame where you can place your gasoline engine and it will work. Now, in maize thresher or corn thresher, what kind of accessories you always keep in mind? I would say there is only one accessories when you're gonna buy these kind of a corn thresher or maize thresher you have to keep in mind, and that's a belt. Make sure that buy 2 to 3 belt when you're gonna buy a maize thresher or corn thresher from Dan Agro company. But the good thing is that you can buy belt anywhere in the world. If you don't wanna buy belt with accessories, don't worry about that. In your country, you can find a belt as well in any shape, in any size. Okay guys, we can talk about this chaff cutter tomorrow. Before going offline, if you have any question about a rice mill service, please let me know in a comment section. Let's move to the 9FC21SS and these two models, because these two models are in high demand in many countries. First of all, 9FC21SS and the other model where they had provided impurity separator as well as rice separating screen as well. If you have any question about these two models, please let me know. Hello YouTube fans, how are you? Do you have any question? Please let me know. Guys, first model is 9FC21SS, where you can process rice as well, wheat, corn, soya beans, all kind of spices as well. Other model is 4-in-1 combined rice mill machine. In that model, they had provided impurity separator as well and rice separating screen at the same time. Both model can work on a gasoline engine, both model can work on electric motor as well, but not on diesel engine. Make sure that in rice mill series, there is only one machine which can work on a diesel engine, and that is 6 and 1000. That machine can only work on diesel engine. All other machine in rice mill series actually work on a gasoline engine. 9FQ40S. In a floor mill series, we have also a one model actually which can work on diesel engine and electric motor with the highest capacity of 2000 kilogram to 2500 kilogram. For my audience, I would like to tell you one thing. If you wanna buy rice mill series, buy them before season begins. Why? They will be cheaper. When season's gonna begin, they're gonna be much more rush. Their prices might be a little bit higher. So this is the best time to invest in these agriculture machinery. If you are an importer and watching my live stream from anywhere in the world, you are most welcome to add my WhatsApp number, not my personal WhatsApp number, but the WhatsApp number where I would be answerable to all of your questions, which is, sorry guys, +86 1529801111. This is the WhatsApp number. Any dealer in Canada, look fantastic. Richard sir, sorry, we don't have any dealer in Canada, but why don't you be the first person to be our partner? Why don't you be the first person to buy these kind of agriculture machinery and bring them back to Canada and resell them? It would be a fantastic and mind-blowing journey for both of us. Richard sir, we have a dealer mostly in Asian countries. Shipping might be expensive. Yeah, shipping probably gonna be expensive. That's right. Those people actually who wanna know any other kind of information about these agriculture machinery, please add our WhatsApp number. For Facebook audience, sorry, I'm extremely sorry. I don't know how to place our WhatsApp number, but I will speak slowly. You might can get add or you can write down if you want to. It's +86 1529 80 11211. +86 1529 80 11211. This is also a WhatsApp number. This is also a WeChat number as well, where I might be answerable to all of your questions. Not only to sold machine, but if you need any kind of information regarding these agriculture machinery, you are most welcome to let me know. I will help you. But those people actually who already I have already provided you a local dealer number, and you might not be satisfied with their quality, with their services as well. You can buy even directly from our website as well. You can buy on Alibaba as well. You just had to search Dan Agro Machinery and you can buy it. But if you have a shipping agent or a freight forwarder inside China, you are most welcome to buy directly from us. There is only one condition. What does that machine do? Actually, sir, this is a rice mill series. We are standing in a rice mill series. They can process rice into three qualities. In some models, they can process rice into only one qualities, but in some models, they can process rice into three qualities, because they had provided a rice separating screen where your rice will be separated into three qualities: full rice, half rice, and broken rice as well. Now, the reason is for the retail people, Facebook fans, Facebook family. For the retail services, you just have to do that. You had to find a shipping agent or a freight forwarder inside the China, the person who can help you buy these kind of agriculture machinery. If you have a freight forwarder, you might be able to buy for your personal use as well if you are not an importer. And for all the importers who want to import this kind of agriculture machinery, you are also most welcome to add our WhatsApp number and WeChat number. And one more thing, those people, their answer are still pending. The reason is that like there are a lot of comments on every social media apps, and sometimes we are unable to get back to you, but actually we try our best to get back to you as soon as possible. And I am trying very hard from last 2 months to answer most of your questions, but still, if your questions are still pending, you can add our WhatsApp number and you can ask about the information. My name is Sam. Just ask for the catalog first. I will provide you a catalog. When I'll provide you a catalog, you can pick any model you want to buy, and then I will quote their price as well. All the models made by Dan Agro company, actually, we provided machines with electric motor, two kind of electric motor, 3 HP and 3.5 HP. We also provide gasoline engine as well. In latest model made by Dan Agro company, three models actually. One is chaff cutter, one is rice mill machine, and one is a disc mill machine. They had the highest capacity as well, and they where you can use in these three model actually diesel engine and electric motor as well. This is it, guys. Let me know if you have Mitchell. Good. Thank you so much for your compliment, sir. Today I try to speak so slowly and I try to deliver my message, because I start my stream and I just spoke so quickly, so people might come and they leave. So I thought just be myself and speak from my heart what I feel about this machinery. This is it. Thanks, dude. Chris Mark, thank you so much, sir. Please show your shaft cutter diesel engine. Of course, sir. In tomorrow live stream, I will show. And after live stream, and we will also upload a video as well on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook as well, where you can see the latest model as well. But if you want to see in details, of course, we can do a live stream as well. Coming through loud and clear. Okay, guys, Have a good day ahead, and don't forget to wish us a happy new year in advance. See you tomorrow.